Minion in. Let's talk about invasions. Most of you are already talking about them anyway. Well, it's a subject dear to our hearts, and I would be remiss if I didn't exploit this opportunity to once again tell you exactly how I think.
Come for the game, stay for the commentary.
Ain't nothing but a seat then, baby.
When I go to an invasion that I'm not intimately familiar with, I go to Pyreborn.com, so they deserve a huge shout out for being freaking heroes and getting privileged information to the public. Let's start at basics. What's an invasion? It's basically a type of crusade, but unlike regular crusades, a portal to the Chaos Realm opens and the hordes of Daimon pour out to ravage the land like they did during the Breaking. The sky turns red, and an H.P. Lovecraft-inspired suppository descends from a fiery sphincter in the sky to ravage all we hold dear. Also, unlike regular crusades, invasions need to be triggered by player action. You can see timers on the map to let you know when invasions are available, but they don't actually start until players make them. Each invasion has its own trigger action, which needs to be completed to call the Chaos Lords from their world. Why do we do this? Because it's fun and rewarding to kick them in the Chaos Pants. Invasions are also one of the best sources of experience points as well as essences, which you will need lots of to buy fragments for the Stormchaser Blessing. An invasion is triggered by finding its altar and touching it, then performing a specific action. Here's a quick rundown from north to south. Rudis Road in the Canis Mountains, triggered by doing the Cursed Mountain Crusade just north of it 3 times. Reward, Chaos Essence. Seed of Destruction in Pedana, triggered by killing Night Runners. Reward, Growth Essence. A Frozen Fate in Northern Sperios, triggered by killing Footpads. Reward, Ice Essence. A Searing Assault in South Sperios, triggered by killing Footpads. Reward, Fire Essence. A Spreading Blight in Alicorn Forest in Karzakor, triggered by killing the treant named Messenger of Destruction that appears when the altar is activated. Reward, Growth Essence. The Cult of Purifiers in Navarra, triggered by killing Buffalo. Reward, Light Essence. Warriors of the Jungle just outside Ardell Traders in the Null Wastes, triggered by killing Pumas. Reward, Fire Essence. A Spreading Darkness in Tristeza, commonly referred to as the Rift Invasion, triggered by killing Cyclops 6 times. Reward, Darkness Essence. Discord and Disease in Timeless Jungle, triggered by killing anything that moves around the altar. Reward, Chaos Essence. Subterranean Invader in Northwest Zenkala, triggered by killing the Volcanic Wyvern 3 times. Reward, Ice Essence. So, now that you know the basics, you'll understand what I'm talking about when I say there is some controversy about how to do invasions properly. The obvious method is to check off the objectives on the quest tracker, then loot the giant chest, and go home. But what people have figured out is that invasion bosses give a whole buttload of experience points, and if you keep the invasion going for as long as possible by not completing all of the objectives until just before the timer runs out, you can farm those bosses for more XP than you can get anywhere else. Depending on the invasion, there are objectives that can be avoided. In Northern Sperios, you can leave breaking the ice for last. In Navarra, you can avoid breaking tents. In Tristeza, you can avoid lighting braziers. Then, just move from boss to boss and level up like a pro. Disclaimer, please don't do this on your first character because by power leveling you're skipping an important learning curve and you and everyone you pick up group with is going to pay the price in the future. So why is there controversy? It sounds like a no-brainer. Because some people believe that their way is the only way, and everybody should just fall in line and do what they want without being wise enough to know that the world doesn't work like that. So here's what I have to say about that. In a perfect world, everybody works together to keep invasions going for as long as possible and collect a ton of XP and level up and hold hands and sing shiny happy people. And honestly, that is how you should do invasions. But when it comes down to it, nobody ever has the right to tell you how to play a game. Especially when half of the people yelling at you in global chat for doing it wrong are the same dicks that PvP'd you in Crysteza or kicked you out of dungeons just for being one of two priests or being a ranger without mark. These people never once treated you like part of the same community, and now they want you to all pull together because it benefits them? Guys, nobody ever owes you to play the game a certain way. Nobody owes you that. By trying to bully people to do things your way, you're creating a subculture of people who go out of their way to end invasions as quickly as possible, just because they don't like how you treated them. So I'm calling for a truce, folks. Try to keep invasions going for as long as possible. And when you see someone who's not doing it, assume they don't know how it works. Don't threaten them with KOS. Respect them as fellow players and explain it to them. Give them the link to this video if you want. And to those of you who don't care about extending invasions and you just want to get your essences and get out, here's a little secret that might help you out. If you enter an invasion and you just get a hit in on any of the kill objectives and then leave the invasion to go do something else, no matter where you go, when the invasion ends in your absence, the rewards from the big chests will be sent to you in your mailbox. So you get what you want with next to no effort on your part. And the invasion farmers get to kill bosses to their little heart's content. Everybody wins! Like I said, no one can tell you how to play, so you don't have to take my advice. I'm just telling you what the good guy move here is. The father of modern game theory, John Nash, said the best outcome for a group is if everyone in the group does what is best for themselves and the group. So if an invasion doesn't go your way, shrug it off, because they reduced the times from 22 to 8 hours, so you'll get to go again real soon. I'm just asking everyone to respect each other. And I don't think that's too much to ask. Now go be freaking heroes. Minion out.